what time it is. It's garbage time week number 5. Somebody give Mike Pence's hair a call because teams around the NFL are dropping like flies. Coronavirus is heating up around the league, but so are our picks as we got some absolutely fire locks for you this week. Back with me again is Brandon Cherry. Make sure not to call Cherry as your home security advisor, as his locks seem to be broken 100% of the time. And to his right, we have the man, the legend, Joey T. Joey T almost made it off with the perfect week, but he's feeling a little sore after Big Dick Nick really screwed him at 4. This is week number 5, and this is garbage time. Start it up, baby.
Somebody get me a needle, stick it in my ass, because I got the steroids for a juicy ass parlay right now.
When hosting an East Coast team.
Ooh.
17 and a half.
17 and a half. This bet will hit. Shiny time. Alan, account number. Double it up, baby.
You take those Nances and you kiss them on the fucking mouth after you hit this parlay.
It's a 4-team teaser.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Garbage time week number 5. What we think in week 5?
Oh, man. I almost had it, boys. But guess what? 4-1. I call that a good week.
That's a good fucking week, baby.
Call that a good week.
Bro, I think, you go, Cherry.
Bro, listen, I'm 15-10. I call that a good season.
That is a good season.
Listen, I hear the haters. I got you in my DMs. I got you in the comments. I got you texting me all day Sunday. 15-10 speaks for itself. We're making money.
Bro, I don't know what my record is, but it's definitely embarrassing.
It's 10 and 15. It's embarrassing.
My teasers have been hitting. Bro, my parlay of the week. Last week, if I didn't throw my lock of the week inside my parlay, I would have come up with a winner. I took the Colts -2.5, the under of the Colts game, and the Vikings money line. And then by some idiot move, I threw, like we all have at one point this season, we threw in the Cardinals -3. Like, are we joking with that garbage? I mean, it is garbage time.
We'll get to the Cardinals.
I can't wait to talk about that team. I'm excited to talk about that goddamn team.
Bro,
they've been fucking us all year, honestly.
Bro, the Cardinals.
Bro, the Cardinals have cost me, I'm not exaggerating, at least $400 over the last 2 weeks.
Danny, all I'm going to tell you is get your goddamn shit together, because this side of the table has your team on their back.
Dude, we're fucking carrying this pod, dude.
The squad's above 500.
We know that I run the tightest ship around here. Gotta keep you boys in line to get this recording off every week. All right. Let's start it up. Yeah, we got some picks against the spread. Look, I think we all agreed. We looked at the matchups this week, and we were definitely hit with a little bit of coronavirus football. Some lines were out of the question, but then some lines were... how many games did we have over 13 points? You know what I'm saying? It's just like there were some ridiculous lines going into this.
I mean, you see the Chiefs lines already at 12, dude. That's absurd right now.
I saw it at 13.5. I think it came out at 14.5.
I mean, when the Chiefs are home, here's an actual question: when the Chiefs are home, are they always gonna be double-digit favorites versus anyone now?
No, absolutely not.
No,
dude.
Yourself, man.
Packers come to town. You're not double-digit favorites.
Exactly. I do think that Vegas is gonna play them well. The Raiders play KC well. It seems like every time. But enough about that. Let's get into some picks against the spread. We chose some of our fan favorites because the first game we have Carolina is going into Atlanta, and the Atlanta Falcons are coming in at 2.5-point favorites. This game was chosen not only because it's the closest point spread, but also because how are we not going to talk about the Atlanta Falcons? It's like this team has got to be on our agenda week in and week out.
Yikes, dude. Yikes. Dude, I have like a secret theory that like Dan Quinn, this fucking defensive guru, is secretly coaching the Chicago Bears, and Matt Nagy, this offensive genius, is secretly coaching the Falcons. Like, it just doesn't make sense. How's this dude a defensive coach? Like, he's the guy who led the Legion of Boom. And his defense is Swiss cheese week in and week out, just getting embarrassed and burned left and right.
His defense is absolutely the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's disgusting.
It's like you hired the guy to play some good defense, and the guy's just not giving you shit, honestly. It's absolutely awful. But they're also rattled by injuries. They're hurt. I mean, I feel like I was watching the Packer game, and honestly, every other play, I saw like a defensive back just going down. Like Achilles, someone tore their Achilles. Another guy just getting carted off there and there. It's like they're battling. I mean, classic like death taxes and Julio Jones pulling a hamstring. Like, that's always there. If you had death taxes and Calvin Ridley giving you a 0 spot every other week too, like that's what they're there for. Honestly, that's what the Falcons are at this point. Just accept it. Accept it.
Let's talk about Carolina. Obviously, some impressive games. They've won the last 2. They looked good.
You love Carolina.
Well, I just have to say, because I feel hot after my McCaffrey take, but I did take the Cardinals as my lock of the week last week, and so when Carolina proved me wrong, I don't know. I'm feeling like I should jump on the Carolina bandwagon. Maybe Teddy's just the real deal.
Dude, I just can't tell if Arizona's that bad or Carolina's that good.
You can't say Arizona's that bad.
I
so
definitely
hot
could
in
say
Arizona.
that. They lost.
I think it's the latter. I think Carolina's that good. They're so fucking pesky. That's what they are.
They're pesky.
They're
pesky.
so
They are
pesky.
pesky.
Honestly.
They're
Teddy
pesky.
Bridgewater and
Like
them
a fly
boys.
on
Because
Mike Pence's
I don't know
face.
I don't know anyone else on that team. Honestly, like name a player on the defense. I dare you. Go. Name a player on the Carolina defense. Because you can name
Well, I know Bradbury just got signed by the Giants and he looks amazing.
Yeah,
but
exactly. Danny, get your fucking
Those,
sausage fingers off the keyboard and guess the Carolina Panther defender right now. Go.
Dog, nobody's watching the Carolina Panthers, but I will say, their offense kind of just hums. It hums. Like, Joe Brady might be the real deal.
my God.
He's rolling out Teddy. They're, kind of just methodical. They kind of remind me of the Pats a couple years ago where they're just, dink and dunking.
I'm saying it right now. Joe Brady is the next coach of the New York Jets. Put it in the books.
That's funny.
Somewhere write that on the archives.
I think he's on, a 5-year deal right now or something.
Guess
like
what?
that.
They're buying him out. They're buying him out. Get him in New York.
Bro,
That's
this
what they're
division
gonna do.
looks great.
It's great.
This division is going to be a nice
The
finish.
South? Bro,
yeah,
the
Bucs,
NFC
Saints,
South and the
Panthers,
NFC
and
West
the
are amazing.
Atlanta Falcons.
Write them off. Write them
yeah.
off. Honestly,
Should we do some picks against the spread?
do some picks.
Joey, you want to give me your pick against the spread for this game?
Listen, I said it last week. I'm done with the Falcons. Give me the Panthers. Give me them +1.5, and that's a lock.
Dude, so this one's so tough because it's it's essentially a money line pick, and it's so much easier to pick the Falcons to go 1-4 than it is to pick the Panthers to go 3-2. It's kind of fishy. It's kind of fishy. But at the end of the day, I do think Carolina's the superior team. I got to roll with the Panthers.
You guys both go Panthers there?
Mm-hmm.
Panthers are 3-12 straight up in their last 15 games versus their division on the road. They're going into Atlanta. I am going to ride Atlanta one last time. Give me the Falcons to cover the points spread.
Tell me, yo.
Do it. You won't. You won't do it. You won't.
Give me the Falcons, baby! Switch it around.
Push it up.
I want
push it down. I don't know which way it goes.
I wanted you to convince me to stay over there, dude, but now I'm coming over here. Let's go.
All right.
Falcons,
Listen,
baby.
you were begging to go to the Falcons. You get you in that locker room. Get you in the pump up there. We need you at halftime pumping this
Bro,
team
the
up,
Falcons
honestly.
are really some Stockholm Syndrome stuff. They'll abuse you day in and day out, but you just still... You feel that love for your abuser. You just want to come crawling back to Dan Quinn and Matty Ice, MVP, Matty Ice.
MVP. You want an MVP?
Falcons.
Right, come on, baby.
I want nothing to do with MVP Matt Ryan and them boys, honestly.
MVP.
Get him out. No, I'm not doing that. Don't even give me that. I'm done with them. They suck. Give me Carolina. I'm done.
All right. Let's swing it over. Our next game of the week, which again makes no sense. We're going to be talking about our lock of the week. The Arizona Cardinals go into New York, and Arizona comes in as 7-point favorites against the Jets. My book has actually moved this line to 8.5, but we're going to stick with the 7 points for the sake of the show. Again, sketchy. Zone at 8.5, or let's say 7. Zone at 7-point favorites. Woo!
I got 2 words for you.
Talk to me.
The OG, Joe Cool. He's back. He's under center. Might make some plays for them boys, honestly.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Jets.
Who's Joe?
Oh, Joe Flacco.
Oh, my
Bro,
God.
You've been referring to Joey Burrow for the last 3
Oh,
weeks
no,
as Joe Cool.
Joe Flacco.
And then all of a sudden
I said the OG Joe Cool. Oh, my God. The joke flew
my
right over
bad,
everyone's
my
head.
bad. No,
Jesus
you're right,
Christ.
Joe Flacco. Bro, Joey looks at me stunned. He's like, what did I just do?
My first thought was
What
like, did I have the
just do?
wrong game? And I'm like, no, we're just talking Cardinals.
You thought Joe Burrow, right?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
forgot there.
Yeah,
no, I
he's
said
talking
the
about
OG
Flacco.
Joe Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
no,
OG.
you're right.
All right, you're right. Yeah, I mean, he's not Joe Cool, but he's a Joe. Yeah, that's
He's
accurate.
elite Joe. He is elite Joe.
He's elite Joe. He's Joe Cool. He's the OG.
Yeah, I mean, this one's sketchy. This one really kills me because it's like, I don't know, Arizona just disappointed the last 2 weeks. The Jets can't seem to get anything going right. So who's the one that's going to make the mark this time? The Jets are 0-4 against the spread throughout the season. Like, do they come out and cover 7 against Arizona?
Give me one reason why the
Jets.
Give me a reason how the Jets covered this game right now. Someone just tell me. Someone give me one piece of like something to hold on to.
It would literally have to be like Keenan Williams in that defensive line, just like getting after.
You mean Quinnen Williams?
Oh,
Quinnen Williams. You said Keenan.
Keenan. I can't keep up with these names.
This is a total mess. This
I'm
game
not a Jet fan.
It's fair.
Bro, when you watched on Thursday night, though, after that first touchdown, we all looked at each other and we're like, are the Jets back? Is this team going to the Super Bowl? It's like there are those moments where you think, oh, maybe the Jets are pretty decent, but then the rest of the game plays out and then you remember exactly who the Jets are. I think we might have just another one of those again where the Jets might give us some hope throughout the day, but I'm going to put my money on Arizona to cover the point spread. Arizona is 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games after a consecutive against the spread loss.
That is such a reach of a stat, dude. Are you joking me? How deep did you have to dig for that one? Like consecutive not covering their 6-1 in the last 7. Like
I don't understand the disrespect that I get. I give you stats. You can take them or you cannot take them. I'm just the guy who provides the numbers.
They're not in the locker room being like, boys, we didn't cover the last 2 weeks. Like we really got to cover for everybody betting on us this week.
The numbers don't lie. Take the Arizona Cardinals. Cherry, what do you have to say about this?
I'll take the Cardinals. Gase is a fucking joke. The fact that he kicks that field goal down 1/4 in inches, like on the whatever 11.
He's writing the
line.
numbers. He just doesn't want to tell you.
I'm writing the I'm writing the cards all day.
The anti-Gase.
I dare someone to tell me not to do it. Someone dare me.
Do it. I pray honestly.
Yeah, I dare
you
to take the Jets.
Give me the auto win. Do it.
I'm taking the Jets.
You're insane.
Give me the 7. I'd love the 8.5 on Danny's site, but I'll take the 7.
You might as well just buy. I mean,
Joe Cool gets it done. OG.
All right, let's swing it to our next game. This game actually on paper might look pretty decent. The Colts are going into Cleveland. The Colts are coming in at 1.5-point favorites. The Colts looked good against Chicago. It was a defensive matchup. They stopped that offense every second of the way. Big, thick Nick looked like he had a micro penis out there. What are our thoughts?
I gotta stop.
Give me that micro dig.
Gobble it up, baby.
If you don't think gobble it up, baby's going in the intro. Yeah, thoughts?
Dude, stat of the week, in their 3 wins, Rodrigo Blankenship has single-handedly outscored all of the Colts opponents.
That's wild.
He dropped 14 against the Vikings, 10 against the Jets, 13 against the Bears. That is just pure dominant defense. He's got those goggles going, and they're like winning in spite.
He's winning the goggle game.
Who else is in the goggle game? By the way, like,
bro, you got
it's like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and
wait, no. Who's the dude that was on the Chicago Bulls? The big dude?
Oh,
Horace Grant.
Horace Grant's in the goggle game. Honestly, yeah, bring it back. Listen, I'm on like a quest to take out the Colts because I still don't think
that's
they're good.
funny.
I'm so sick of that fucking team. I don't get it. I don't think they're good, and I'm gonna say it every week until I get it right. How's Phillip Rivers just checking the ball down? He's not throwing it down.
Dude, so they are winning in spite of Phillip Rivers. Like they're not winning because of him by any means, but they're like, listen, they're also like a really well coached team, dude. Like they're just like a stout fucking team. Like Frank Wright just has the boys in order.
It's who's coaching that defense? Does anyone know off the top of their head? Like I have no idea who the defense coordinator is. Masterful job, good for him. But you're right. They're not winning because of Phillip Rivers, and that's going to cost them down the road. Yeah. That's what I'm telling you now.
It will cost them, for sure.
Fuck this team. They're not that good. That's my take.
Bro, you want to talk about the Browns for a second?
Yeah.
How about that? Fuck this team. They're not
happy.
good.
The one kid who believed in those shitty Browns.
You also took him in the teaser, right? You took the boys in the teaser.
Oh no, I try to middle that shit honestly.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
He went balls deep on the Browns. I'll give it to him.
He did go balls deep on the Browns.
I took it where it counts, baby. I took the Browns. I took Odell.
Look at the scoreboard.
He literally looked like he looked like he had a fire coming out of his ass. Honestly, the way he was playing, I really reached for that one. But dude, like Browns, Kevin Stefanski.
This guy must have had Chipotle because there was some fire coming out of his ass. All right, sorry.
I bet you he maybe did. Listen, right now, Browns, Kevin Stefanski, Not that bad.
Bro, the Browns are just like, holy shit, if we give it to our two dope running backs, maybe we can establish a run, get some play action going, and Baker's not running for his life.
Yeah, but this team just lost one of their running backs. You're right, though. The Browns have had a core running game over the past 4 games. But loss of Nick Chubb going only with Ernest Johnson and what's his face, Kareem Hunt.
Titans love Ernest Johnson.
So
I love me some Ernest Johnson. Honestly.
I think Indy D comes in there and they shut the Browns down. I could never imagine the Browns impressing you 2 weeks in a row. That's unheard of, right?
Listen, this is the 3rd week in a row that the Colts have been like the 1.5, 2.5 favorite. It's fishy as fuck, honestly. And they did it the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, they looked great last week, though.
They can't do it 3 in a row. Give me the Browns.
That's so funny. You're going oppa what I just said.
I'm so done with the Colts.
You're doing Browns.
I'm just gonna bet. I'm taking against the Colts all year.
You're so done with they lose one game.
But you're saying the Browns are gonna win this game?
Oh yeah.
That's wild to me.
It's gonna be tough for the Browns. It's gonna be tough for
what
their
are your
offense.
picks today? The Jets.
Nothing you like.
He's going oppa.
Which means I'm gonna win. Honestly,
Yeah,
nothing you like, which is great for me. Honestly,
I'm riding with the Colts too. Like they're just like too talented all around. I think Baker and that offense is gonna be a little bit flustered by that stout ass defense.
Stout? How stout we talking?
Guinness.
Stout,
like 34th and 7th stout? Or
how about allowing
downtown?
like 9 points a game on the season or something like that, or at least in the last 3 games? I mean,
sick.
it's going to be an uphill battle for the Browns all day on offense, and like maybe Rivers will make like one fucking play.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's all you need, bro. Keep in mind, Dallas came back in that game. They had that hook to Odell that put it out of reach. But like the Browns collapsed in that game, and they had that game. Like 41 points by 5 minutes into the second half?
I think a win's a win. Like you're on the road, yeah.
But this team is going to collapse.
No,
though.
that's not Browns collapsing. That's just Cowboys ball this year.
You think
Go down
Cowboys
like
just
30 points, make
Cowboys
a run
ball.
in the fourth quarter. That's Cowboys ball.
Shit Browns.
It's Cowboys ball. Give me the Colts.
Recap, Joey, you're taking the Browns.
Hell yeah.
Cherry, you're on the Colts. I'm with you, Cherry. I have to take the Colts. I think this defense is too good, and I think the Browns without Chubb are going to be exposed on Sunday. All right, we're going to swing it to our Sunday night game. The Minnesota Vikings are going into Seattle. Seattle is coming in at 7-point favorites. Seattle comes in at 7-point favorites. Cherry, give me what you think about this game.
I'm just making sure. Okay, yeah, they are playing at home.
Yeah.
What am I thinking about this game? I'm thinking it's going to be super fucking high scoring, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Minnesota's defense is absolute dog shit. Seattle's secondary isn't playing as well as they actually are on paper. Mm-hmm. I really do think one of the like most underrated losses in this season has been Danielle Hunter on that Minnesota defense. I know they lost like 8 guys, but like I really think he's the leader of their team, and they don't look like the same team without him.
Has Minnesota turned the ship? Yes or no? Does anyone think so? Or it's just they beat a shitty Texans team on the road because Dalvin Cook is literally the best running back in football? Like, do you think they?
No, I feel that. I mean, I said that before the game. I said that on the show last week. Bro, I said Dalvin Cook, daily fantasy, 100% proved right. Dalvin ran up the score. And I took Vikings money line. Everybody doubted me. I said until the Texans prove who they are, you got to bet against the Texans. Mm-hmm. And it proved to be right.
I'm trying to find right now some rushing defensive rushing stats right now, and if Seattle's rushing defense is bad, closer than the experts think, maybe. I don't know, honestly. That's what it is. It's can Minnesota run the ball? Can Minnesota run the ball, and can Minnesota not go down 14-0 within the first 10 minutes?
But yeah. So that's really what it is. It's like even if you can run the ball, can you keep up with Russ going against your really terrible defense?
So what about this, honestly? Think about this, too. Primetime Kirk Cousins, how have we not talked about that yet?
Because primetime Russ is so definitely the pick every time against primetime Kirk Cousins. In all honesty, this is a joke, right? Doesn't like Kirk Cousins botch every primetime except the like he had a couple that went good, or is this? Do I have that wrong? I thought Kirk is notorious for just like botching primetime.
Dude, of course, yeah. He went on the road in the playoffs last year and beat the Saints, and everybody like threw a fucking parade for him.
Right. So let's be honest. Like, look, this is another one. This is like the Oppo Texans. I feel like you got to take Seattle until they prove you wrong. Seattle, I think, has covered the spread 4 times. Ooh. I think they're 4-0 against the spread. They're pretty good. So again, like this is another one. I'll be the first to put my pick down before you go, and I'm just gonna say straight up, like I'm gonna take Seattle with the points until they prove me otherwise. I bet against the Texans last week, and that's why the Vikings did well. But look, this is real football under the lights. Give me Seattle.
Real football under the lights. Prime time in Seattle. That's all you really need to know. I'm riding the Seahawks too. We're also on the same side for every pick right now.
Really?
And
like
not good, bro.
Now
not
I'm like considering going back and switching that Falcons pick back because this isn't good.
That shit's locked. This shit's locked.
Wait, this isn't good for Minnesota. So Minnesota right now has the 4th worst passing defense. And Seattle, on the other hand, has the 3rd best rushing defense. That does not bode well for this game. No. Give me the Seahawks.
Joey's stats, baby.
Wow,
where is he? Look at that.
Stats.
Look at that. Stats on the fly over here.
Bro, do you see how he was like sorting the chart differently?
I'm sorting
you guys
charts.
Hear those clicks at home?
You hear those
I am
clicks
manipulating data.
Those clicks coming into your TV screen.
Listen, I'll bring some charts in next week, honestly, for you guys.
I would love to do charts. We should do charts.
Can we get some charts up here or something?
We'll get some charts.
Right, DJ charts.
What did I say? I was so deep in data. What do you guys got over there?
What?
We both wrote Seattle.
Seahawks.
Did you make a pick?
Well, we're all Seahawks.
Nice.
Yo, we're 2-0. We're all on the same page. So take that shit to the bank.
That should be our lock of the week now. All right, let us swing it to the Monday night football game. We have the Chargers going into New Orleans. New Orleans comes in at 7.5-point favorites. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't like the Chargers, and I love New Orleans. But let's hear what you guys have to say.
The Saints ain't fucking leaving, honestly. I'll tell you that.
Ain't fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving, the Saints are saying right now.
You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving! The show goes on! This is my home! They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here! They're gonna need to send in the National Guard or fucking SWAT team, because I ain't going nowhere!
They're going to fight their way through this hurricane, but, like, I don't know if Justin Herbert and that gorgeous head of hair he has wants to go down there, but he just got named to start for the rest of the season, so poor Tyrod Taylor, another lost job to a rookie.
Don't think for a second this wasn't on purpose. The doctor was in on it. They punctured the lung. It's
going...
all one conspiracy. That's true, without a doubt. Prove me wrong. They didn't hit his lung. The team doctor stabbed him in the lung? Get the fuck out of here.
I want it to be right. I want that to be so right, so bad. And I want the 30 for 30 on this in 10 years.
30 for 30
what
on
happened?
Taylor's lung.
I hope Justin Herbert's good enough where they could make a 30 for 30 like
bro,
on this situation.
Bro, you know Matt Nagy saw that shit and was like, fuck, why didn't I think of that?
Fuck, man. Great idea. Oh, man. No, but like I don't know, man. The Chargers haven't looked good. I mean, I like that. The Chargers have looked good. I mean,
bro, the Chargers were one mistake like in their own territory before halftime away from. Bro, that
they can't play defense. They can't play defense right now. Is the thing. They're just giving up points left and right.
I mean, they played pretty good defense against Kansas City.
I guess. Yeah.
Gave up like 23 points.
I think Kansas City. That was a trap game for Kansas City. That was like a look ahead trap game, whatever you want to call it. They just weren't prepared, and they said. It's the Chargers. Like, we got Baltimore in a week. That's really what I'm worried about.
All right.
I don't think it was like Kansas City. I think Kansas City just looked ahead there. Chargers are bad. We agree on that? The Chargers bad?
Bro,
dude, I do have faith in their defense. Like, I have faith in Joey Bosa, Melvin Ingram. Like, I think they're a little below average, maybe average. I think they're like okay. I don't think they're like in like the shitter.
Bro, this is one of those things where, though, you just don't know what teams come up to play. You don't know what teams, like, keep the momentum from the week before. Because it's funny, because sometimes, like, it's like I look at the Browns and I'm like, there's no way that this team's going to do it another week. But the Chargers, like, they played the Bucs well last week. Do they come out prime time and give it their all and keep this game within a touchdown, like that's very possible. It's tough to say, but you could go either way with this game, and I don't think you would look stupid. The Chargers to keep it within a touchdown, I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Let's get some picks going.
I mean, I'm at the point where I'm like almost borderline. Like I've got like the panic button out on Drew Brees. Like he really can't throw the ball downfield. I know they like came back last week, whatever. He still kind of makes me nervous. And I think the Chargers are like pretty, like they're okay. I think they'll cover the 7.5.
Chargers.
I'm taking the Saints in prime time at home on the turf. I feel like they're so good in prime time on the turf in New Orleans. But this game's in Indianapolis. Can I have a contingent on this game or no? Like,
bro, I didn't get a contingent when Cam Newton got corona.
That wasn't thought about, honestly. Like this is like a consideration. Can I take?
Yeah, bro. As if we're gonna give you.
Like, dude.
No one gets a contingency.
She's covered the new spread too, dude. So that's an L in your books right there, no matter what. No, I'm taking.
All right, buddy. Take your Indianapolis contingency. Honestly, are you gonna feel good about that?
Shove it up your ass.
Are you gonna feel good about that?
I feel like I'm in a no lose position if I do. Honestly, like I'm gonna win either way. No, I'm taking the Saints. Fuck the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm with you, Joey. I'm going to take the Saints minus 7.5. Again, prime time. There's just something about New Orleans prime time as well. Love these teams prime time. I think I might reference that a little bit later, Seattle and New Orleans. But let's swing it over to some parlays of the week. Yeah, Skull City.
Skull City.
All right. Let's swing it, Joey. I'm going to put you on the clock first. Let's talk about your parlay of the week. How'd you do last week, by the way?
Not too good, honestly. I don't think it was good, honestly. Boys, listen to me and listen to me good. Daddy is what we call in a hole over here. So I'm going to bring you guys the MLCCYDWAICITPOTW.
Classic.
Of course, everyone at home knows what that means, but I'll tell you what it means anyway. It's called the Moneyline Chase because you're down with a comma in it, parlay of the week. So hear me out. Daddy's got to dig. Daddy needs some pluses. Daddy's got to win. We're going out the gate hot right now. We're taking Carolina plus 105.
I like it.
Versus the Falcons. I think that's the safest one in here. Everything else, pretty fucking sketch, honestly. I'm riding the Dolphins. I'm taking them this week to win.
Dolphins playing who?
Dolphins are playing
49ers.
49ers.
I think 10.5. What's the line?
It's like 6.5. I think Fitzpatrick can sling me some fucking teeters, honestly. Like, I don't know if Nick Mullins is any good. I don't know. Like, CJ Beathard, oh my God.
I think
Talk about the
Beathard's
second
good.
coming of Steve Young when he entered the game last week. But I think they'll be prepared for him. I think Brian Flores got him ready. I think this is a sneaky money line play of the week. Taking them at plus 355. And listen to me good, boys. Look at me and look at me. Those shitty Browns are going to win. I'm putting them in
no
here.
way.
Those shitty Browns are going to win. Hear me out. Get me the needle. Stick it in. Plus 1,600, baby. Plus 1,600.
Fuck.
That's how you dig, baby. That's how you dig.
Plus 1,600.
Plus
I love
1,600.
that. Give the man the needle.
Give Daddy a needle right
Stick it in
now.
his ass, cause this is a juicy parlay. Is that all you got, Joey?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, sweet. Cherry, let's swing it to you for the parlay of the week.
Damn, that was a sick acronym. Fuck. Dude, give me I'll start off with Baltimore minus this 13 against Cincy at home. I think they cover. I think they're going to be throwing some stuff at Joe Cool that he's never seen before. And they got something to prove. I'm also going to take Seattle, Minnesota over 56.5. I don't love the rushing stat that you just threw out there. I don't know now if Minnesota's going to be putting up digits, but I mean, Russ is going to be slinging it in and out. I see 5 touchdowns in his future. And then I like the Rams 7.5 against Washington to cover. I mean, Kyle Allen. I've seen him play enough football to know that guy stinks, and it was like such a weird benching
I disagree.
move.
He played for one of the best teams in the league.
The Carolina Panthers. Like, what is it? What does Ron Rivera love about Kyle Allen? Because I don't see it, honestly. He stinks.
I mean, they're just trying to do something right, I guess.
The locker room's got to be like
right.
flustered right now.
Like, it's way too early to pull the plug on Dwayne Haskins, unless like they knew going into the season he wasn't their guy.
Yeah, of
You
course.
have to know, like,
They were looking
you have
for a
to
reason
know
to bench
that,
him.
yeah. They were looking for a reason. Like, he clearly wasn't the guy.
I like this though. You got Seattle. Oh, you got the over.
Seattle, Minnesota over. Baltimore minus 13, and Rams 7.5.
I like it. I mean, the Rams need to bounce back after looking gross.
Yes.
Gross.
Last week, but I think that's possible. What's the odds on that?
I don't know. I didn't get the
Odds
it's
calculator.
bro, I told you it's like the line's not available on.
Hit me quick. I got it.
All right.
What do you want?
You make your pick.
Bro, all I say is just come prepared with the lines and
He
just
wants
don't-
one
Seattle,
thing.
Minnesota.
Seattle, Minnesota, Baltimore.
Baltimore minus 13. See, they're not offering Baltimore. I'm saying.
Then you can't take them.
So listen,
Of course.
Then you can't take
it's a
them.
classic 110 parlay. So let's
It's
just
a
take
classic 110.
It's a classic 110 parlay.
true.
So let's
It is a
let's-
classic 110. It should be about plus 300.
Yeah, no. It's
It'll be like 500.
let's see, yeah, plus 600.
600.
It's your classic.
600.
It's your classic minus 110 parlay.
Classic minus
Plus
110.
600.
Plus 600.
Plus 600. That's what we're gonna put.
Interesting.
You like it or hate it? You thought it was less?
I feel like when I do that, it's like 30 to win 100. What's 30 to win 100?
30 to win 100
Is that plus 600?
plus 3.
I thought that's plus
320.
300.
No, but like 30 to win 100.
Bro,
is
like 3-team parlays minus 110
Yeah.
are always like 580.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you. All right. I'm going to hit you with my parlay of the week.
Hold on. How excited are you? Because you tried to get to this thing like 10 minutes ago.
To the parlay of the
Yeah.
week.
This
Oh
must
no,
be-
I'm
this
just
must be
I'm
great.
fed up with picking games against the spread. It's just not doing me well. I'm just trying to
You're
fast
trying to
forward
get a
through that
winner. You want a winner, and you're saying.
Bro, I each week I do my same strategy. I pick probably 1 or 2 games straight up just against the spread, put the most money, most units on that, and then I pick my big money parlay of the week, trying to shoot for the moon, and then I take a ton of teasers, trying to just hedge all the other bets so that if I lose, I got my teasers to save me, which have been hitting. But I got a nice, juicy parlay, which I feel I got carried away last week. I hit 3 teams out of the 4 teams that were going to win, and I was so stupid to throw the 4th team in the parlay. So I cut it down to 3, and I like the way this one sounds. All right, here we go. I am going to take the Indianapolis Colts to beat the Browns. I see no situation in which Joey will ever pick this game right. The Indy
It's
Colts
so
are going to
cute
win.
over there.
Are
It's
gonna win this
adorable, dude.
game.
Adorable.
Bro, last week I took a bunch of, it was the opposite of square. I took crazy bets and I just came up short. I probably got 4 right in the pick'em. This week is the week of the square. Take square bets. They'll win you the cash. I was going to bet the Bills to win the Bills. All right, so
the Bills would be in this parlay, honestly.
I got the Colts against the Browns. I'm also going to throw in the Eagles plus 7.5 versus the Steelers. I like the way the momentum is moving for these 2 teams. I think that the Eagles, coming off this big win, are going to keep this momentum going. They're going to keep it within 7.5. I don't think the Steelers have had too many impressive wins, so I think that this is a game which is at least a touchdown. Give me the Eagles plus 7.5.
I got Eagles 7. Whatever, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
We discussed this before. It's the Yahoo lines of the week, honestly.
bro, it's
Tight
just
ship,
it's just
tight
enough
ship.
disrespect. I'm gonna walk off the set right now.
Tight ship.
And then I'm also I'll buy the half point. I'll buy the
I just want to make sure.
Wait, buying half points are fair game in this, honestly? Why are we not doing that yet?
And then I am also going to throw in the over of 53.5 in the Panthers versus the Falcons game. If you want to talk about a game with absolutely no defense, do I have the game for you? This game is going to go so over. The total has gone over in the Panthers' last 5 games in their division on the road. The total has gone over in the last 4 games for the Falcons. The total has gone over in 5 of the last Falcons' 6 games versus their division at home, and these defenses rank 27th and 29th in opponent red zone touchdown percentage and quarterback completion percentage. This is going to be a touchdown fest. I would not be surprised if this game hits over 60. You could put the over down, and I'm looking at plus 500 on this juicy parlay.
Can you just say it to me again? I feel like you told me it like an hour ago. What's the parlay again?
Yeah, we're looking at Colts pick'em versus the Browns,
All right,
or
next,
1.5, whatever you want to take.
next.
And then I'm going to take the Eagles plus 7.5 versus the Steelers, and then I'm going to
just-
take the over of 53.5 Panthers and Falcons. I think I toned it down a little bit. I got a little carried away last week. I think this is very reasonable. I don't know what crazy shit you're thinking about with the Browns, but I think this is
Daddy's
doable.
digging, that's why.
Daddy's digging.
Daddy's digging over
Not
here.
the place to dig, son.
This may be it, though.
We trying to hit some teasers of the week?
Tasers of the week.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cherry, you want to start it off? Give me your teaser of the week.
All right, I mean, I'm bringing it back. It worked for me a couple weeks ago. Give me my home team favorite money line teaser special of the week, son. Always hits.
Always hits.
Never wrong.
Never wrong.
Give me those Pittsburgh Steelers. Forge ahead, Steel City, -1 at home against the Eagles. I know it's going against what Strauss just said. By the way, buddy, on Yahoo, the spread is 7 points, so I don't know what you're looking at. So give me that -1. Give me the Texans +1 at home. I mean, no Billy OB in the building.
You're taking the Texans in a teaser -1?
+1. I'm taking the Texans +1. Oh no, it would be money line.
Oh my!
I'm looking at you two with some disrespect right now. What are you doing?
Against Jacksonville at home.
What are you doing?
Oh my! What crazy mistake is that?
Deshaun's got some magic in his veins, and like, I don't know. I just think it's gonna be ruckus down there. I think they got like every team, like once they fire the coach, they get that little bump. Like, I'm not crazy. This definitely happens.
The coach fired bump?
The coach fired bump. Bro, this dude had a stranglehold on them. Bro, how many
disarray.
people in that fucking locker room loved DeAndre Hopkins and absolutely resented the fuck out of Billy O for what he did to him?
Oh, everyone, but no, dude. You
Yeah,
think Romeo Crennel is gonna get in
No,
there?
I don't.
At like 90?
I don't.
All right, so we're going to take the Eagles 14, Jacksonville 14. Keep going.
Yeah, sick. And give me Seattle -1.
That's a good pick. That's really good.
You were so deflated there.
I do think, like, dude, we're talking about Jacksonville. Like, are we fucking joking? I'm not picking them against the Patriots to bounce back. Like, I think this is like a perfect lift-up game. Like, they just got the Fuhrer down there in Houston. And, like,
scares me too much out of all of them. It's like, who would you rather take, though? Houston -1 or Jacksonville +14?
Jacksonville +14.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's an either or in this teaser, I like Jacksonville with the points versus Houston to win the game.
You want to talk about a game with points. This game has a lot of points written all over it.
Yeah, that's true.
This game's going to be 30s.
I agree with that. You're looking at, like, what, +180?
Yeah.
Juice. Rank.
Here we go. I got a 6-teamer because
yeah,
we've been talking to our boys. And
the boys have been hitting the
boys have been hitting
these
these 6-teamers. Shout out to Cake,
Gross.
honestly. Like, they've been hitting
Shout out to
I had to
Cake.
get one in. Maybe I'll get lucky this week. And like I've been saying, the theme of my parlays and teaser, Daddy's chasing. So here we go
Daddy's
right
chasing.
now.
The Daddy's
All right,
chasing.
so
Money
sticking to Doon's favorite team of the year. I'm riding Carolina +7.
There you go.
And then I'm looking at the Rams game. I was like interested in it. I'm like, they're coming off a slow game. I don't know, like, it's a low scoring, but I think they could put up points. I'm taking the Rams and Skins over 40.5. I think the Rams possibly do it themselves.
Bro, this team put up.
They looked amazing last week against the Giants. So, yeah,
There's no reason to doubt them.
They didn't put up a lot of points last week. They put up like 20.
They put up 17 points. 17-9.
Yeah, no, the Rams. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm saying they didn't put a lot. That's like I'm saying they can put up points though. I think they can do it themselves here. They were looking ahead. Honestly, they're playing the Giants. You think like?
Yeah, they're looking ahead to the football team.
Yeah, maybe.
The football team.
No, they took them lightly. You know what happens when they took them lightly? Honestly, they're not going to take them lightly again. Over 40.5. Check. All right. I'm looking at something and I may change it out. I'm going to skip over this one, but I'm going to think about it. I'm taking the Eagles at also over 38.5 points. I think that Eagles defense sucks. I think Big Ben and them boys are pretty good. They're going to score a lot. I think this can easily get over 30.5. Sticking to my parlay team, I'm taking those Miami Dolphins, the greatest football team, at 15. I got Seattle -1, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to double down on them, not triple down. I'm taking the Jets +13, +600.
That's so bold.
That's horrible. That's horrible, dude.
This is what happens when you chase. You get desperate.
Yeah, this is big time chase, and Daddy's got to go get his money.
Daddy's got to get his money back.
Dog. Jets +30. Yeah.
They can do it. They got to do it once, right? Like
no, there's none.
Once? You don't think we can get it once?
All right. I'm going to swing you my teaser of the week. I hit last week, so ride me again. This bet will not lose. I love the primetime games. Love the primetime games. Give me the Seahawks -1.5. Give me the Saints -3. And I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm doubling down on that over I told you about before. Give me Falcons Panthers over 47.5. Simple, sweet, to the point. Put your money down, collect it, go home, go get yourself something nice. This teaser will not lose.
Yeah.
But what jersey we rocking right now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
about it. Oh.
This bet will not lose. +180. I love it. What do you think?
Falcons Panthers 47.5 get hit in the first half. Honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, that game could hit in the first half. Like it could be 24-24. I don't know.
All right. It is time for our locks of the week.
Where we put the intro music. Yeah.
All right, it is time for our locks of the week. Get out the bagels because we have some fishy lines, but we're going to tell you which bets are 1,000% going to hit. I have to swing it over to the lock man himself, Rachel Lockman, Brandon Cherry. Who do you
Was that on the spot?
That's on the spot.
That's pretty sick.
Who do you got for your lock of the week?
Listen, I mean, it's no secret. Like, I'm in a little bit of a rut. I own it. I'm writing these fucking locks way harder than you are. You guys at home who are all fucking texting me, I guarantee it. I feel your fucking pain. And I feel like the only way to get out of a rut is to pick a team and a fan base that you know well. Okay? I went to college in Pittsburgh. I spent 4 long years battling in those fucking trenches with the Steel City Yinzers, getting shit-faced at Carson City Saloon, tailgating at the gravel lot, going months without seeing the sun in the winter. It's negative 20 degrees out. You gotta sleep with 2 fucking space heaters underneath your blanket.
I know what it's like.
You don't know what it's like.
You gotta burn your fucking house down to stay warm. I live next to a crack house. I had homeless guys living underneath my deck. I fucking battled with these Yinzers, okay? This is a blue-collar, gritty, hand in the dirt, eat, sleep, breathe, the Pittsburgh Steelers fan base. And let me tell you something. They do not like the fucking Philadelphia Eagles there, man. Those 2 cities, the Keystone State battle, they do not fucking like each other. And guess who's letting fans in the stadium this week? Guess who's gonna be in the fucking gravel lot pounding Keystone lights and getting rowdy as hell? Them Yinzers, baby. Give it to me. Give me Bud Dupree, TJ Watt to swallow fucking Carson Wentz up whole. Give me that -7. How does this not hit?
I like that. I like that.
Daddy, how much money are you putting on the Eagles now?
Yeah, I mean, bro, I love. I love the Eagles before he said anything, but this is just like easy money.
House them, baby.
House
the Eagles,
bro. I can't wait for Sunday when the Eagles spank and Cherry's just like, I just don't get it.
I don't. Listen, I fucking own it. But that's why I got to go with something familiar, something I know. I know these blue collar
like
motherfucking forge ahead Steel City blue collar trenches. Take them.
It's a good. If nothing else, it's a good speech.
I'm pretty fired up.
I'm
fired up to take the Eagles. That's the thing now.
Joey, give me your lock of the week.
Man, I don't like a lot of what I'm seeing out here. It's a lot of fishy lines. A lot. I don't know. How am I supposed to fucking follow that? I'm sorry. How am I supposed to follow this? Like, the music's gonna be playing. He's gonna be fired up. Like,
oh, dude, I want like iron banging in the background.
Yeah, no, I want steel chains.
Yeah.
Ripping like Cherry's nectar in this, honestly. All right, here we go. Boys, the lock of the week. Hear me out and hear me good. It's a sketchy one, but I'm going to try it because this is what I do best. I'm taking the Dolphins at +9.5.
I don't hate it, bro.
Listen,
I really don't hate it.
Listen. Hear me out. I don't think San Francisco, without GQ Jimmy's. Like,
he might play.
What?
He might play.
Still taking the Dolphins. Fuck it, honestly. I'm doubling down on them. You know what? People are going to be like 9.5. It's high. Like, I think the Dolphins got some talent. I think they can keep this a 9.5-point game. Like, I've been taking some dogs in these lock of the weeks. They haven't let me down yet. So, guess what? Ryan Fitzpatrick, maybe Tua Tagovailoa, maybe. I don't know, honestly. Some Devontae Parker. Give me them. Dolphins +9.5.
Dolphins.
Yeah. Fuck it up.
The only way the Dolphins cover this is if it's like 17-10. Like, that's what it's got to be.
Oh, what do you think the score's going to be?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, locks of the week. My turn. This one is an absolute no-brainer. I don't see how this lock of the week does not hit. I am taking the Indianapolis Colts to beat the shit Browns. It's one of those bets where this one is just, you don't even have to cover. What is it, 1.5? The Colts are going to win this game. The defense is going to stop them. The Browns put up points because they play one of the worst defenses in the NFL. Wait till they go from worst defense to the best defense in the league. This one's a no-brainer. You could expect to win this, I'd say 99.5% of the time. I'm taking the Indianapolis Colts to beat the Browns as my lock of the week. You're welcome.
Looking at me?
Eyeballs.
I mean, it's a safe bet, bro. Out of all the things that you can take this week, this is one of the safest, squarest bets in the game.
I was just scrolling around. I'm like seeing if there's anything else I like. Maybe it would be the Bills. I think honestly, if I saw a line, but like,
what's the Bills game at?
I don't know.
It's
we don't know
not
if they're playing.
happening.
They're not playing probably anymore. They just tested
I
positive.
don't have
again.
anything.
So like they're probably not playing. Like there's a lot of lines that aren't out there. Like Joku on a bye this week? I didn't see him anymore.
No,
he's gonna get killed by Baltimore.
13 points, Cincinnati.
Oh my God.
Baltimore. I don't hate that, bro. I don't hate.
that.
Bro, they played the Redskins last week, and excuse
Dude,
me.
he said skins before too. I don't want to say it.
They played Washington last week, and Washington kept it within 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So can Cincinnati with Joe Burrow keep it within 2 touchdowns? I think so. I wouldn't be against taking Cincinnati with the
It's not a
points in
bad
this
pick.
one.
Yeah. Are they home too? Who's home?
Baltimore.
Sketchy. Yeah, I'll stick to the Dolphins. Ends up.
All right. I believe that is all we got. What do we think about Corona shutting down football?
Bro, fuck all you kids who are like writing in text groups, like texting us every morning, like, oh my God.
Brandon Glass.
Oh my God, Stephon Gilmore got corona. Shut up. Football's happening. We're back.
Football's happening, baby.
All right, you guys want some stats for tonight's game?
Give me-
honestly?
oh, yeah, give me
Thursday
some
night
juice.
stat, courtesy
I love
of
the garbage time Thursday night pick 'em.
courtesy of Pepper Jack cheese right now.
Pepper Jack cheese.
Nick Foles is 1-0 versus Tom Brady in primetime games.
That says it all. That says it all.
Says it all, folks. Who you taking?
Is that that's the only
Oh,
stat?
that's it. That's all. That's all I got.
Thought there were some real stats.
I mean, are you doubling
bro,
down
I
on
can't,
BBN?
I can't take Chicago. There's no way. I'm taking the Bucks to cover.
I already
100%.
took the Bucks before the show started.
I have 4.5. I'm taking the Buccaneers.
Tommy T, baby.
All right, that was Garbage Time Thursday night picks. This was Garbage Time week number 5. Let's put it in the books, baby. The show's over. We'll see you back here again for week number 6. Peace, everybody.
Watch out, the earth is shaking. He's at the 30. He's at the 20.